All right, in this video we're going to talk about the control center mainly and a little bit about display and brightness. So take your finger up where the battery is, mine says 61%, and place your finger off the screen but then swipe down. And when you do that, your control center will appear. And there's a lot here. So if I tap this button right here, it makes it where when I rotate the iPad, it doesn't rotate. So I'm here turning it. You can't see me turning it, but I'm turning it, and it's not rotating. All right. I can also turn on Do Not Disturb, which we talked about earlier. So now I'll still get messages, but my iPad will not alert me of them in any way. All right. I can turn the screen brightness up and down right here. No, the screen brightness when it's real high runs the battery out a little quicker. When it's real low, it just makes the iPad hard to see. I kind of like to keep it somewhere in the middle. I can control the volume on the buttons on the side of the iPad, or I can do it right here. I can control the volume here. I can also do things like I can go to, if I tap there, I can set a timer, or I can actually tap on it and it'll take me to the timer app. So notice from the control center, if I hold down on the timer, it just gives me the option to change the timer right here from the control center. All I did was hold down on it. I pressed on this right here and just kind of pressed a little harder. Or I can tap it and it actually takes me to the app. I can go to my alarms, right? This one is to silent the iPad. So I can silent the iPad or unsilent it. I can zoom. There's other options here, but this is your control center. Okay, now you can see that little pulsing red circle means I'm recording the screen. Okay, so go with me real quick to the settings, and then on the left, choose control center. Okay, and then if I choose customize controls, this allows me to control what's in my control center and what isn't. And so you can see right here that I have screen recording included in my control center. I like to do a lot of screen recordings. So when I drag down from the battery, I have the option with that red circle to make a screen recording, which I'm doing right now. But you may want other things. You may want notes to be in your control center, so you can add it right there. So you see I just added notes, right? So now when I swipe down from the battery, notes is there. You can see it right here. And I can make a new note, right? And it's going to open up notes, and it's ready for me to make a new note. So that's kind of a little bit about your control center. I would make sure you add the screen recording to your control center. Another cool thing is if you want to scan a QR code, this one right here will scan a QR code. So if I tap on it, it's going to activate the camera. And I can scan a QR code. Obviously, I have no QR code to scan, so I'm not going to do that. All right. Now, another thing you can do is you can press on the camera here, and look at the choices. When I hold down on the camera, it gives me a choice to record video, scan a QR code, take a photo, take a selfie. So this control center gives you a lot of good shortcuts, even with your Wi-Fi. You can disconnect your Wi-Fi, disconnect your Bluetooth, or you can turn on airplane mode. All from the control center. So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to drag down on here and customize your control center from the settings, right? So customize your control center, get what you want in it, make sure you add screen recording to it, and then I want you to drag down from the battery and take a screenshot, and I want you to take the pen in red and circle that you, right here, that you customized your control center. Click done and save to photos and submit that screenshot as proof that you did this assignment.